Welcome to the John Su and Michael Rosmer video battlethon, inspired by Gary Vaynerchuk. Today we're going to do a video topic on if you lack belief in yourself, you will always seek answers from without. And when I say from without, you are seeking answers, approval, validation from other people, from situations, right? You don't ask yourself that question. You're always asking somebody, hey, what do you think? Yeah. Okay, you agree? And when somebody disagrees with you, their opinion often has more influence over what you believe, right? That's the kind of person I'm talking about in this video. And the reason why I'm doing this video is for people who think that that's a bad position to be in, to be disempowered, to be a loser, or what we call, the people's bitch, right? The spineless fish. A lot of people think that's a bad place to be. And I just wanted to add a different perspective to being disempowered. When you're disempowered, you've basically lost belief in what you know, and you create the possibility of growth, of expansion. Right? Because my previous video was talking about those who are so lost in their own minds and are driven from within and only seek themselves for answers. They are so lost in their heads that their growth stops. The growth potential stops. They shut out everything, and all they know and believe in is themselves. So how much can you grow if your mind and your perception is shut off? Right? How much can you really grow? And a lot of people who look at the people who are, victims of society, who are so open, pretty much spread eagle to any idea. They're growing at a higher rate than these people who are driven from within. Why? It's because they're open to different ideas. They're getting new information and new perspective that they don't know. Right? Because think of it like this. You're disempowered. Other people's opinions are changing your opinions. You're always getting new information. New information that you don't know. So if you're getting new information that you don't know, your rate of growth is off the charts. Sure, everyone else might look at you and think, oh my God, he's a spineless fish, he's a loser. But they're really judging you by a moral standard. But if you look at the loser from a growth perspective, and the growth perspective of new information that he's receiving, he's actually growing at a crazy rate. And some of you guys can say, well, John, that's just perspective and you're just making it sound good. You know what? If it was about perspective and making it sound good, I'd be talking about how, oh yeah, he's getting stronger, he's becoming tougher or whatever. I would give you a very subjective criteria to measure on. But what I'm saying is this: the objectivity of receiving more information, that's how you grow. That's the expansion of one's potential, right? You grow with new information, right? When you're shut down, you don't grow. You get stronger at your same level. You might get stronger there, but you don't ever go to the next level, right? So when you don't believe in yourself, or if that's the stage that you're in, instead of fighting it and saying, oh, I'm a loser, and making yourself feel bad, embrace it. Pay attention to all the information that's coming onto you. Because the weird thing of how the world works is when you don't believe in yourself, you get put into opportunities that challenge you and put yourself, that make you have to believe in yourself. Right? Those kind of opportunities come to the disempowered, right? Is because they know that they're losers, they know that they're disempowered, that they're victims of society. So life always keeps bringing circumstances and situations that victimize them, right? Life becomes your bully and then presents the opportunity for you to stand up and man up and to actualize that potential, right? Because you're so sensitive to everything. Now life is coming at you harder and harder and making you make use of all that knowledge and information that you're getting. So instead of resisting it, take ownership of it. Play that victim, suck in all that information, and watch how much faster you actually grow. Because I think a lot of these so-called losers or victims of life, the only reason they stay losers for longer than they should stay is because they're fighting. They're fighting that growth stage. They're fighting that loser phase of when they should be growing. And everyone's been there, where eventually you're just so sick of being a loser that all of a sudden you connect to that stuff, that negative emotion, and all of a sudden you do like a 180, and then you go from like Steve Urkel to Hercules, right? You turn into that, from that, that scaredy dog into the fear biter dog, and now, right, you're shifting from the passive to the aggressive. And I'm not saying that the aggressive is better, but what I am saying is, instead of staying stuck in the passive state, you will shift into the aggressive state. And as you know, things don't ever stay the same. Shifting from the passive to the aggressive state, that's when life starts to really get momentum. Because now you're seeing both sides of the coin, passive and aggressive. And when you put those two together, there's times, like you think about it, in a boxing match, the guy who's always punching, the aggressive guy, he'll be tired in the first 3 rounds. He can't keep doing that. Just like a guy who's, a defensive boxer, he can't be blocking shots all the time because maybe one of those shots is going to be knocking him out. You have to do an equal amount of blocking and also punching, right? So that's what I'm saying is, instead of, sitting here fighting the passive phase, roll with it and then roll over into the aggressive phase. Just watch how your life changes at a much faster rate. So, thank you for watching my video, and I would love to hear any feedback of, trying this, how do we say, taking ownership of being a victim of society. Watch how it changes, and if you see my videos about negativity, you'll understand the dynamics of how that works. Thank you for watching my video.